Well, I'm Hannah Schertz. I am currently at Indiana University in Bloomington. I've been a member of the special education faculty there since 2008. And before that time, I spent 3 years at the University of Northern Colorado, where I coordinated the Early Childhood Special Education Master's Program. Before entering academia, I provided, developed, and coordinated early intervention and early childhood special ed services in a rural region of Indiana, about a 7-county area. And there I initiated projects that supported preschoolers in inclusive placements, tailored parenting support to the needs of parents with developmental disabilities, and supported development of local collaborative structures in each of the 7 counties. So currently I'm wrapping up a multi-site research study of a parent-mediated intervention approach for toddlers with early signs of autism. The intervention is designed to promote pre-verbal social communication competency through the parent-child relationship. So I've been a long-standing member of DEC, Division for Early Childhood. As far as leadership responsibilities are concerned, this past summer I coordinated the editing process for the new DEC Young Exceptional Children monograph, number 12, supporting young children with autism and their families, and I believe that's just come out. In other leadership activities outside the division, I served on Colorado's Part C Interagency Coordinating Council, led and served on a variety of local, regional, and state planning groups related to early childhood special education, served as a validator for National Association for Education of Young Children's accreditation process, and currently serve as a faculty affiliate for the Infant Toddler Specialists of Indiana. So, and I've taken on various academic leadership roles in university graduate councils and committees, and development and coordination of graduate programs in autism and early childhood special education. I serve on the editorial boards of journals that focus on autism and early childhood special education. My current interests include mediated learning theory and the effects for parents and young children of parent-mediated interventions. I'm also interested in the congruence of intervention practices with principles of early intervention, many of which are grounded in DEC's recommended practices. I'm also interested in intervention considerations for early intervention in autism, including early developmental trajectories in autism, integrated transdisciplinary service models, and distance education models for higher education. So if elected to this position, my goal is to support DEC in implementing its strategic plan to advocate for and support infants and young children, their families, practitioners who serve them, and those who educate practitioners and conduct research. So central to this goal is promoting practices at all levels that are based on sound evidence of effectiveness, but also that are congruent with these principles of early intervention or recommended practices. I know that DEC will be in the process of updating recommended practices based on the recent literature, so I would support these efforts. And also, just as important, support practices of bringing recommended practices to the field. There are challenges at times related to applying recommended practices. For example, personnel standards are seem to be less standardized for the 0 to 3 service providers than those who serve 3 to 5-year-olds. And so I think that this is a good area for leadership for DEC. Also, some practices may be threatened by competing disability-specific protocols, such as might be seen with interventions for children with autism, young toddlers with autism, for example. So I would like to see that DEC work on developing and maintaining a good balance between what we know of evidence-based practices and the values that have guided the division over the years in the form of recommended practices. So in addition, I would support governmental practices, DEC's efforts to promote governmental practices that would advance the field and avoid erosion of gains in these economic challenging times. And finally, I would just like to see that DEC's leadership maintain a close relationship with the membership just to keep fresh ideas coming in.